ahead with everything attachments, and we're today with our dual edge land grader with the ripper shanks. Now, we've sold this grader for a lot of years without the ripper shanks. And one of the reasons why this particular unit doesn't need the ripper shanks as much as a lot of the units, I looked at a Woods unit and a couple other units, the Land Pride. The blades themselves are on a 5-degree angle. Ours is on a 10-degree angle. So kind of the difference is the way it works. When the more angle you put to it, when you're dragging it straight, the more it wants to slice into your, especially like the center of the crown of your road, and the more it wants to. So if you got a really bad condition or something, you might want the rippers. They're definitely going to make a difference on what it will do if you're really packed and want to do some severe use. But just to let you know, in general, our land grader outperforms the average land grader simply because of the angle that we put on it. Now that makes us have to use a lot longer slide, but that helps it also level better. We're using a 3/8 formed piece of steel to bolt that cutting edge to. So just an example of the difference in what that angle does. If you were cutting a steak with a knife, it's more with only 5 degrees, it's more like pushing the knife through your steak instead of sliding the knife while you push the steak through the steak. So the more angle you have, it's like putting more pull on your knife to cut the steak. So it simply will cut your driveway much better. If you've got really bad, hard, compacted stuff and want the rippers and all, we do change this tube to a 3/8 tube to stand all the torque from the shanks. This has the heavy-duty, American-made, super tough shanks in it. So you're going to have a good shank with a 3/8 tube on the ones that get the shanks. The standard one gets a 1/4-inch tube, and that's all it needs. But this does have a 3/8 that is made to. Now we've made some adjustments. We've looked at the holder that Woods has that they use on some of their box blades where the ripper shank is behind the tube like this. And so we've changed the design a little bit, given it a lot more strength, and then we'll take a picture of it and show you. We've actually added a hole at the back of it. I experienced when I was using one of our box blades and we had dirt piled completely over the top of it. It was really working well. But then I wanted to adjust the ripper shanks and noticed that this back hole had packed full of dirt. So it makes it a little bit harder to adjust. So we put a hole in the back of it to let the dirt and debris go out so it doesn't build up. Still makes it easy to raise and lower your shanks. It does have the category 1 and 2 for your tractor hookup. It also has the quick attach bushing already in it. It is a quick attach attachment. This is all formed out of 1/4-inch steel, and it's all one piece. All of this is cut and folded. We're proud to put our decal back on it, our EA Attachments decal. It has a really wide form channel to make it really strong, and you have a long slide all the way, and that's what keeps it level and makes it work right. So as you can see with these edges, and we'll put some steel shot pictures on this, so maybe you can tell, just simply the angle of these blades are what makes it cut so well, and I've never seen anyone else's with this much angle. Even the top brands I've measured are on 5 degrees. This is double that on 10 degrees. We also weld another piece to the bottom for an extra slide. Everything is laser indexed where it's all in the right place, and this is a rigid welded A-frame, so it's going to be a lot stronger than a bolted on one. But our land graders have been really successful through the years. We've never had a problem with them. Everybody likes them. If you've got any problems, questions on what size you should get for your tractor or what you should be using to level your road. What a lot of people say, the first thing they say is, how do I put the crown back in the road? Well, a crown will naturally occur, and it's what you want to get out of the road. Now, if you've got a lot of water washing across it, you may want the whole road to have a little angle. But if you're making a flat road and you want it to just be flat, within days you'll start getting somewhat of a crown to keep the water off of it. And then you can always, these things are so, they're almost idiot proof. You just put them down and drag them. Once you adjust your top link where your front and your back edge are running equal, It's just the best thing in the world to do driveways and all with. We did a video a long time ago on one that was made by another company. We'll get us a video as soon as we can. We're fighting the weather here in our busy season, but we've just got new tractors and we're getting ready to get back on the videos, and we'll have this ready for you soon. I have great salespeople here. Give us a call or an email. We'll be happy to make sure you get the right size land grader for your tractor and for your application of whether you want the Shanks or you don't.